Oh look, the Earth still isn't flat. Hey there. Usually in these types of videos where I show a collection of my own personal observations of the Earth and sky, I would normally play music, mainly because, well, the observations do a pretty good job for talking for themselves, and I don't really like talking unless I have something to say. But I have something to say. So for this video, I'm going to show a whole bunch of my own observations of the Earth and sky and some new ones that let me know the Earth isn't flat, while getting a few things off my chest. I get that making the type of videos I make is asking for reactions from flat earthers, and it might seem like I'm just trolling, but in a way, I think I am. I'm trolling for science. I shouldn't even have to make my own observations to show the Earth is a globe, which I really do enjoy doing anyway, by the way. But the several last 100 years of established science should be more than enough to show anyone that the Earth isn't flat. But I think what really busts my noodle about flat earthers the most is their disrespectful disregard for the thousands of scientists now and in the past that have dedicated their entire lives to making ours and flat earthers' lives better. That's probably the number one reason that pisses me off the most about the flat ones. And I know it infuriates all of you as well. I started making these observations a few years ago because I made a pact with a few flat earthers on Twitter. We came to the conclusion that the fighting and the memes were really just pointless. What we need to do is get out there and start photographing and documenting our own observations of the world around us, so we can make up our own minds about the shape of the Earth and show other people that it can be done. And I thought, hell yeah, challenge accepted, let's bring it on. And we all went our separate ways. So I got organised. I started this channel. I started collecting new camera equipment. I allocated myself some time every week so I could get out there and photograph the world. I did research and learned as much as I could about photography, earth science, optics, and even flat Earth. I spent time thinking about the different types of observations I could make and how I could do them. I asked other people what they thought as well. Not just looking at the horizon, but observations that would give me a good overview of our world so that I could take all the different aspects of the observations into consideration for a full, rounded, informed conclusion. And I don't mind saying I made some observations and took some photographs that I'm pretty damn proud of. Anyway, several months went by, and I thought, okay, it's time to check in with our flat earth buddies that I made the pact with and see what they're up to. And guess what? These self-proclaimed truth seekers were just doing the same old thing, making ridiculous memes with no scientific substance at all. They were just preaching flat earth. I was slightly pissed off, and when I questioned them about it, his answer, besides pretending he forgot all about the pact, was, "There's no point making observations of the Earth because this meme here I've got proves there's no curvature, so the Earth isn't flat." Pfft. And in that instant, I learned that flat earthers will always let you down. I must admit, I kind of like giving them the benefit of any doubt they might have about the shape of the Earth, and I'll gladly work with them. But every single time I give them just an ounce of civility and try and make them part of the observation process, they always just throw it back in my face. I've always been open and honest about my observations. I put them out there, whether they're good or bad, and I've certainly made plenty of bad ones that don't make sense. But that's the beauty of science and observation. You all are able to verify if the observations are any good. So, the moral to my little rant here is, if you're a flat earther, and you comment on one of my videos and accuse me of falsely claiming it as evidence of a globe, be prepared for me to be ever so slightly annoyed at your blatant ignorance. Because not only have I studied science and researched Flat Earth, and spent half a lifetime outside in the world, I've made hundreds of my own personal observations of the earth and sky that, for me, piece together the puzzle that is our place in the universe. And I know with all my being that we are riding on a spinning globe, orbiting a star, hurtling around a supermassive black hole while going hell for leather through the never-ending intergalactic cosmos. A huge thanks to all of you that have been commenting lately and helping me deal with this latest round of willfully ignorant flat flurphopians. I really do appreciate it, and I learned so much from your comments. Thank you. Keep them coming. A huge thanks to my Patreons. Your support is helping me push this channel to the next level. Thanks heaps. See ya.